Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guests today are from the upcoming production of Ripcord from the Iowa City Community Theater. Michelle Payne Hinz is with us, returning champion to the Culture Crawl, guest many times. Michelle, nice to see you.
Good to see you, Dennis.
And Trent Yoder. Trent, welcome.
My pleasure.
And when I first scheduled this, Michelle reached out like she often does, and I thought, oh, Michelle's directing another show at the Iowa City Community Theater. But no, no, Michelle is in the cast, and Trent is the director of Ripcord. So let's start there, Trent. Tell me a little bit about this play and what attracted you to it.
Well, the play is written by Lindsay-Abaire, who's a fantastic playwright. I love his stuff, and this one's no different in that it is very sharp, very witty, poignant. In this case, it is a comedy. But there are parts in it where, yes, you get to possibly get a little teary-eyed.
That's Lindsay-Abaire.
Yep.
He's always throwing the change up. He's
That's
got
exactly.
you laughing so hard your belly aches in one moment and then drawing in your breath with intimacy the next.
You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what happens. And this one there are several parts of it which could slightly get over the line into absurdity in a few places, but for the most part, it's just a really rip-roaringly funny play. The cast makes it even better. The script is fantastic. The cast is even better. Makes it even better. Yeah.
And with that, so there's Michelle in the cast.
That's
Hello
right.
there. Yep.
So tell me a little bit about your character.
My character is named Abby, and she's in the care facility nursing home. What
Okay,
are
so
we
it takes
calling
place
it?
in a care center.
Yeah,
It
maybe I should actually give the quick synopsis, which is that the play is, I describe it as, it's kind of like The Odd Couple, but in a retirement home. It is, in this case, we have two women of a certain age who are living in a retirement home, sharing a room. One of them is very happy to share that room. The other one wants the other one out right now. And so we get kind of that odd couple butting of heads throughout the whole thing. Michelle, though I have known Michelle for years and know that she is the sweetest person on the planet, I was overjoyed to see during auditions that she can be a cranky old biddy when she wants to be, and that's who she kind of gets to be. So I'll let you take it from there.
So I'm guessing you get to chew the scenery a bit in this one, Michelle.
I do. Abby's a person who, and she says this flat out, that some people like having someone around, and she's not one of those people. She's managed to maintain her single room, even though she hasn't paid for it, simply by being so cranky that no one wants to stay with her. And then she meets Marilyn, who's moved into her room, and Marilyn is all sunshine and cupcakes. And she likes the room. She's been living with a husband who is as cranky or possibly even more cranky than Abby, and she feels that she can handle it. So they make a bet. If Abby can make Marilyn angry, then Marilyn will move out. If Marilyn can make Abby scared, then Abby will give her the bed by the window. So we go to a haunted house, we skydive, we do all kinds of totally improbable things to each other to try and win the bet. And Trent's been wonderful at figuring out how in the world we can skydive in the James Theater.
Right, because you're in the James, which is a wonderful space, but you're not exactly able to change scenes very easily in that space.
That was another thing that I was drawn to when I saw this play, the skydiving scene. How do we make that work? My brain started going a mile a minute. I had 50 different scenarios of how this physically could work in a space. And I think we settled on something that the audience might just pee their pants a little bit laughing in a good way.
So this, as you said, this does kind of, leans a little toward absurdity.
It does in some cases.
So there's a lot of kind of
places,
crazy stuff that happens.
There is some
in
crazy
addition to skydiving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle, as you're here often as a director rather than as an actor, so tell me, and of course you've done both, but this is an opportunity for you to work the other side of the chair a little bit. Trent, does she ever tell you what to do?
No, she is a fantastic actress in that one of the things I looked for in auditions in all the actors is they would perform a scene. I would say, that's great. Now let's change something. Can we do blank blank? And then they would do it. And then that was out of 5. Can you turn it up to like an 8? What would she do if that was an 8? What would that look like? They all took direction very well, and I appreciate that. But since then, we've also let the actors kind of nuance those characters. And those are just words on a page. They have to have some you have to breathe life into them. And Michelle,
there's got to be heart in them.
Yeah, and Mary, the 2 leads, everybody. I mean, they've done that so favorably.
Michelle, was it hard to give up that control?
No. Let me be clear about this. People have asked me, because I've gone from directing and then to acting and then back and forth, which one's easier? When you're acting, you stand where they tell you to stand. You say the lines that somebody has written for you. Sure, you got to memorize. Sure, you got to be out there, and you put yourself out on the stage. And I love that part of storytelling. But in a community theater, the director is really also worrying about costumes, worrying about set, worrying about music, worrying about lighting, worrying about everything else. And the actor has one job, and that's to be out there and tell the story. And so it's kind of a relief.
Kind of comforting to feel yourself in good, capable hands.
And to feel yourself in good, capable hands.
And here I am on the opposite end of the spectrum, because I am usually an actor, a set builder, or something in those regards. This is the first time I've directed a full-length play.
Oh, really?
In the Iowa City area.
Oh.
And I bit off way too much, because I am also a set builder, so I'm building the set for this as well. And I'm also doing a ton of advertising. It's a giant pain in the butt. It's a great pain in the butt. I'm having a blast, but I'm not getting anything else done in my life.
So we talked about the skydiving scene. What other anything else that leaps to your mind that was particularly challenging and/or rewarding, trying to put this play on in this intimate space?
Sure. Well, there's one particular scene that's really going to be interesting, and I'm not sure I can say much about it. So
we don't want to get too
Michelle's
spoilery.
Character gets the snot scared out of her. Well, no, I'm sorry, you don't, but she's supposed to get the snot scared out of her. She doesn't flinch. But then Scotty, the aide, comes in, and it works on him. But I just don't want to say what it is. I want to entice the people to come find out.
Fair enough.
But yes,
No spoilers.
there were, I would say, 3 different parts of this which were very difficult to figure out technically, how do we pull that off? And I've seen some other productions and heard of some other productions where, they really didn't. They just kind of decided, we're not going to put much into that. We're putting it all out there. We're doing some technical things that are going to make it really fun, not just to hear these people and watch these great actors, but fun to watch some technical things happen.
Mention the rest of the cast.
We have, again, our 2 leads are Michelle Payne Hinz and Mary Lucas will be playing Marilyn, who is the little more upbeat one. Before I forget, I want to say that we had so many fantastic older women come to the auditions. I was hoping, are we going to have enough? Are we going to have? Will I have 2 that I really like? We had 7, I believe, that were fantastic. I narrowed it down to 4, and then we had callbacks. And I told them, and I was very literal about this, I can put all of your names in a hat, I can draw 2, and I'll have a great show. But we finally did narrow it down to our 2, but we still offered one of the third person an understudy role. So we have Susie Burns, who is an understudy to both of the parts, and we hope to get her a show if we can add one on that matinee on the second Saturday. Anyway, so our 2 leads are Michelle Payne Hinz, Mary Lucas. We have Scotty, the aide, who takes care of them in the retirement home, and that's played by Rich LeMay. Mary, that is Marilyn's, the other one's daughter, is played by Colleen, and that is played by Trista Carlson. Her husband is played by Joshua Frivesund, who is a treasure of an actor in our area. He was just in Mousetrap at Riverside Theater. He plays lots of professional roles as well. He's fantastic. And from there, we also have Dwayne Larson, Melissa Casca, Eric Teeter. So traditionally, this cast has 6. We actually have 8 in ours, because one of the roles, one person usually plays 3 roles. We split it into those 3 roles because we had so many talented people show up. We wanted to utilize them.
Yeah, that's a loaded cast.
Right?
Definitely.
It's wow. It's wow.
The play is Ripcord, opening at the Iowa City Community Theater at the James, February 13th, yes?
Correct.
Through the 22nd. And you can get tickets probably from either the James website or you can get a link from the Iowa City Community Theater website.
That's right.
As well.
And also walk up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the jamesic.com would be the ticket link. And what's Iowa City? Is it
iowacity.communitytheater.org.
Okay, excellent.
All those words, and theater is an R-E.
Well, it just sounds like a blast. Sounds like you're having a lot of fun with it.
We are.
We are having a great time.
And again, opening the 13th, Ripcord at the Iowa City Community Theater. Good luck, and thanks for being here.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Dennis.
it.
We
Our pleasure.
appreciate it.
You can hear the Culture Crawl live on the radio most weekdays at 10:30, on demand at kcck.org/culture, or subscribe using your favorite podcast player. Watch our videos on the KCCK Facebook and YouTube channels. Our producer is Lydia Kilgore. The Culture Crawl theme is composed by Vivian Shanley. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.